You are what you consume, not just in food, but in the news you read, the people you surround yourself with, the energy you let in. Most people are feeding on poison every single day, and they don't even realize it. You wonder why you feel tired, negative, or stuck. It's because of what you're letting in. 1. Digital poison. We live in a world where our attention is the product. Scroll long enough and you'll notice the internet doesn't just show you content, it rewires you. In Ireland, data centers now take up 21% of the entire country's electricity. Think about that, so much power just to keep you scrolling and streaming. And what do you get in return? A wave of anxiety after endless bad news, comparing yourself to fake Instagram lifestyles, or drowning in TikTok drama. You go to bed wired, you wake up tired. People don't realize the cost your mental health gets taxed just like your paycheck. And every click you give them, you're feeding somebody's pocket while starving your own peace of mind. 2. Toxic people and energy. It's not just the internet, it's the people around you. Everyone's consuming and exchanging energy, whether you see it or not. You ever hang out with someone and walk away feeling drained? That's real. Even in the news, we see it, like when a Love is Blind contestant called out his relationship for being manipulative and toxic, saying he was giving everything and getting nothing back. That's what being around the wrong person does. They eat at your confidence, your time, your energy, and you don't even notice until you feel empty. Sometimes it's subtle, like when a friend keeps promising they'll change or do better. Psychologists call it future faking. They give you this vision of tomorrow, so you'll keep giving them today. But tomorrow never comes. And meanwhile, you've lost months, maybe years, investing in an illusion. 3. Food and body fuel. Let's not forget the obvious food. Every bite you take is either fuel or poison. You can't eat fast food 3 times a day and expect high energy, clear thinking, and a good mood. Same way you can't feed your brain nonstop gossip and toxic content and expect clarity. Junk in, junk out. It shows up in your body, it shows up in your mood, and it shows up in your decisions. 4. Time and boundaries. And here's the part most people mess up. Your time. Time is the most precious thing you consume, and most of us give it away without thinking. You cover a coworker's shift when you know you should have been building your side hustle. You go out partying every weekend when deep down you'd rather rest or work on something that actually moves you forward. You keep saying yes, and every yes to somebody else is a no to yourself. That's why learning to say no is powerful. Not rude, not selfish, powerful. Because you're respecting your own time like it's money in the bank. 5. Silent drains. Even the small things drain you without you realizing. In tech, they call it phantom energy, when appliances suck electricity even while they're off. That's how toxic habits and relationships work too. You leave people in your life on standby, never fully cutting them off, but they're still plugged in, slowly draining you in the background. And then you wonder why you're running on low battery. 6. Taking back control. So, how do you protect yourself? Audit what you feed, your body, your mind, your spirit. Unplug from the constant noise. Block out the people who don't respect your time. Protect your schedule like it's sacred. And feed yourself the kind of content, food, and energy that makes you sharper, lighter, and stronger. Because the truth is, simple life reflects what you consume. Garbage in, garbage out. Energy in, energy out. Respect yourself enough to be selective. You're not here to be a trash can for the world's garbage. You're here to build, to live, to move forward. Guard what you let in: food, internet, people, energy, and watch how much better life starts to feel. Be bold enough to say no and wise enough to know what deserves your yes.